everyone who might be watching this sometime, whenever. This is mm, a makeup for what's supposed to be the RPS podcast. Basically, we told everyone that we were going to do it today on Saturday. You know, the day right after I posted a little news video thing. But things popped up again. Time was not on our side, and we really couldn't push it back any further. So, without further ado, here's your little monthly news quickie. It's not really a full-on podcast because it's literally just me, WoodenTank. Just call me Quentin though. There's really just me. We will be making separate videos for the different games because, you know, right now just isn't the time for everyone to hop on and stuff since we don't have everyone together. But my job right now is to basically just give a quick explanation of the different games and whatnot. So, follow, subscribe, whatever. Okay, first topic. Pokemon Go. Now, for those who don't know anything about Pokemon Go, I honestly cannot consider you as a gamer. Please just stop now, but you know, don't worry, I got you. Pokemon Go was released on July 6th, this month, of course. And it was basically a augmented reality game based around the Pokemon theme, you know. Pokemon was a show. It was very successful. DS and Nintendo in general Game Boy and everything. It was very successful in that, and everybody was like really waiting for this Pokemon Go thing because, you know, it really refreshes the Pokemon experience, and you can actually like do it daily. Like everyone was anticipating this game. Anybody who like actually paid attention to it was actually very hyped about it and very happy. Now, when it did come out, it did have a lot of issues with servers and a bunch of other things. The game would freeze. You would throw a Pokeball if the game would freeze, and it would be super annoying. Nobody would like it. That was a big issue. Nobody liked that at all. But they're trying to work on that. No trading was there in the beginning, but they did say that they were going to add that pretty soon. Well, we don't know how soon that will be. It's coming apparently. There have been robberies and whatnot because of this. Like the whole game, people have used lures, which are lure modules, which basically increase the chance of a Pokemon popping up at a Pokestop, which is basically any landmark you're at. And people always go there because, you know, more Pokemon, more experience, all that good stuff. And, you know, people have their iPhones and got all that stuff, like all these fancy phones or even low-grade phones, but they're still smartphones. And people will use the lure, and, you know, let's say I go over to a Pokestop by myself, and I'm like, oh, here's a lure. And then I get robbed because I'm by myself, and, you know, somebody literally lured me in because of that Pokemon lure thing. Now, the game, it's not bad per se when it comes to that, because honestly, the whole being robbed and stuff like that is in most cases that I've read, it's because of the people who actually make the decision. Like, never once have I read where like a person made the correct decision and they got robbed. Like, hey, let's go over to this place that doesn't look sketchy. Oh no, let's go to this place that does look sketchy, and then they're the one who's the person who robbed them is like, oh, well, it's really my fault. You know, I shouldn't have robbed you here. It looks so nice here. But yeah, it's really avoidable to get robbed or whatever. Don't go to like an alley where a Pokestop is, or it's in most cases it's really simple. There are those other cases where, you know, it's a group of people and then they get like robbed or whatever. Like this one case, um, Adonis, one of the people who was supposed to do the podcast, typed this in. Basically, a guy tried to rob this group of Pokemon goers, and one of the Pokemon goers had a concealed weapon. It was a gunfight. Nobody died, but you know, they had to go to the hospital. Yeah, just if you want to play the game, be careful. Alright, so the game was made by Niantic, a game company that has also made a game. How do you even pronounce that? Yeah, I honestly don't know how to pronounce this name. Ingress. There we go. Basically, it was a game based on like territories and stuff like that in real life. It's the same engine as Pokemon Go, so there's a lot of similarities in there. But that's pretty much all I got on that. There will again be a separate video for us to explain that in detail, and have little rants about that. Naruto MMO. Naruto MMO came out on July 23rd by Oasis Games, not Bandai Namco. It's basically where you take the role of 5 original characters and the respectable chakra natures and their techniques: fire, water, wind, earth, and lightning. You can go through each story arc in chronological order based on the anime. You start out as an instructor / student completing missions for the Hidden Leaf Village. The storyline, it remains the same. There's nothing, you can't change anything. You, like when you saw the actual trailer with all of the characters help out Naruto and like the little blast thing, you don't do that. You're just there, really. You just get to watch what's going on, really. It's disappointing. A lot of people were disappointed because, like, first we heard that it's going to be on the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm engine, because, you know, they literally had a mode on there called Adventure Mode or whatever, and it was just like an MMO. So, you know, a bunch of people were expecting stuff like that, but it was I was honestly very disappointed when I actually saw the Naruto MMO thing. It's like turn-based and all that stuff. I'm fine with a game being turn-based, but when it comes to Naruto, where it's supposed to be extremely fast-paced and you're supposed to do a bunch of cool stuff, it's like, you guys really took the fun out of it, honestly. And plus the fact that you literally have no impact. You're just like, you're a ghost, really. Nobody cares. It would be cool if you were like, I don't know, you start your own path and you're a whole new ninja, and you could be a Uchiha or like a bunch of other stuff. But again, let me not delve into that. That again will be another video. As a team leader, you are in charge of powering and maintaining the balance of your 4 team members. You gain experience and money for completing missions. Fans will be given background information on story as it carries on from humans to animals. So, you know, you'll get information on literally anybody. Naruto in his youth, Sasuke in his youth, different stuff. But in Alex's notes, he says it's a severe lack of exploration, and you know, that's kind of sad. But again, another video. Now, my voice is actually my throat is actually drying from all of this talking. Where is water? I have consumed water. All right. So, my topic: Ark Survival of the Fittest. This was originally supposed to come out on July the 19th, but it didn't. It has been delayed so that devs could focus on bringing the original Ark Survival Evolved to PS4 systems, according to Eurogamer. Ark Survival Evolved is due later this year. For PS4. It Survival Evolved is already on Xbox One and PC, as most of you probably already know. But you know, a lot of PS4 games didn't really know it was on Xbox One. Like, it honestly surprised me. Ark Survival of the Fittest was supposed to be a competitive game, like esports grade. Basically like a Hunger Games model type thing. A bunch of people, like I think up to 64 or 40 something. It was a lot of people, like Battlefield amount of people up there trying to just fight it out. Different people had different tribes, like they would be set up in pairs and stuff like that, where they would have to fight other people and scrounge for their own resources. It was pretty ugly. You know, it was going to be pretty ugly when they actually get it out. The actual company that is supposed to be making the game, Wildcard, has already made Ark Survival. Survival Evolved. I was about to say Survival of the Fittest. It has already made Survival Evolved, but it kind of got set back from a $40 million settlement with Trinity Entertainment. If you're actually interested in that, I'll probably put that in the description. I might not. That's a whole nother thing. We might have a full talk about that, but since the game hasn't come out, and that there's not much to say about it really, so we might not have a video on that. What else do we have here? Oh, we don't have anything else, but I remember this perfectly. So, if anybody has been paying attention to gaming news lately, and if you have actually been tracking No Man's Sky, you know that, what was it, yesterday or the day before that, somebody wanted to leak the news, or, well, gameplay of the game. Yeah. Basically, some guy bought the game, like, almost 2 weeks early on eBay, and he streamed it for like 24 minutes on, I want to say Daily Motion, and yeah, the devs, they didn't even want this out yet. They're still working on it and stuff, and it was pretty gross. Even the guy, he knew it was wrong because he said something in the beginning. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," to one of the, I think the leading devs, and it was really ugly. It was, I think it was spoilers in there. I don't really know. I haven't watched the actual video. The actual main game dev, I forgot his name. Let's look him up. No Man's Sky. Developer, Hello Games. Sean Murray. There he is. Yes. Even Sean Murray has posted, just don't spoil it for yourselves. It's pretty sad. I know people have really been anticipating this game, but guys, it's a small dev group. They have been working on this for literal years, like 3 or 4 years. Just be patient. They only like pushed it back once, so honestly, to like even do this and actually stream it, that, imagine you made something you were really passionate about, you worked on it for years, and before you were done, somebody stole it from you and just showed it off to the world before you were even done with it. Sure, you're like kind of proud of what those people might have seen, but you were planning on it being a grand opening on some other day. So for him to do this is pretty bad. So that also might be a whole different video, separate video. No telling at this point, but there's not much to say about it, but it is pretty grimy. There's plenty of news next month. We'll be touching up on that. Hopefully we'll be a lot better with the podcast. And yeah, subscribe or whatever, and enjoy your day.